Well, I'll have to turn the music off because apparently there's just copyright claims still going on. And like, I I fucking hate the system so much. Like, oh, we'll use music like TikTok does, but we're copyright strike to other people who do videos regularly. And it's like, what the fuck? My God. I just wish they wouldn't have an issue about my music playlist, which is not really my playlist, but like, you know, um, a playlist that is meant for streaming and stuff. And I did credit the artist in every single part of my every single part of my videos. It always has who it's by. The majority of the music is like, oh, let me see, what is the guide? Approaching Nirvana, and it says copyright free music for Twitch and YouTube. That's the playlist, and yet now I'm getting these copyright strikes just because I used the music to. I mean, I'm not selling shit, you know, or anything to, like, oh, what's the word? Oh, what's the word? Fuck it. But like, yeah, it's going well though. My Twitter is like, okay, I just need help on what I need to do. I'm thinking about like going to get what was the man, my brain's fucking up right now. But yeah, won't be demonetized or whatever. Or whatever the word I was saying. But yeah, yeah. Going somewhere, Ed? Okay. Just sorry to ask. Sorry to ask you. But anyways, and yeah, I gotten two free followers lately. I love you guys so much that I want to do something special, but at the same time, I'm not sure what. But I fuck. There's Paris. Oh, Paris right there. Oh, London's on the Pillow Mountain. Yeah, Merlin Reed reference. Definitely have a mountain of pillows. That's so damn true of me. And, well, I've been doing good. Just went to a Walmart earlier today to get my prescription. While I was waiting in line, this elderly couple, were asked when I turned my head around to make sure nobody's right behind me, but they were sort of behind me, but like not too close, like that, not that close, but a little, like a couple feet. And they asked me, the man asked me, "Hey, how you doing today?" I'm like, "Good. How about you?" And yeah, we talked a little bit, but it's just random. I tend to attract people who are either strange or sexually, uh, um, I do, like, oh hell. I forgot what I was going to say. God, what's up in my head today? Like, yeah, can you hear me, guys? Let me know. And like, I was just there to get my medicine at Walmart. Got in, got the medicine, get the fuck out, you know. And I just didn't want to spend any more money on stuff. But like, I got sleeves coming in for Magic the Gathering cards. I look forward to getting them and put it on my new deck. Uh, I've been using the cardboard piece as a bookmark, even though I've been reading Ex Gender Volume 2. And the card, this is the cardboard piece that came with it. And focus. It's hard to see. But it's Cador Doom Scourge. That's what you'll be expecting when I go to that game place me and James usually go, and yeah, it's mostly adults there anyways. Nerdy adults, and I just love it. I brought my Psyduck backpack and with me last night, and people were loving it. Even a kid was about to go near it, but thank God it didn't touch my bag, my Psyduck bag right here. And like, it's like, oh, you know, getting excited like a child, always have to be. And I'm like, oh boy. And then the mother's like, oh, that's a Psyduck. She is tattooed all over her. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of tattoos. Like they were sleeves tattoos. I have nothing against that. I got tattoos myself. But yeah, I know I haven't been drawing as much lately. I've been having an art block kind of thing to where I want to draw something, try to put this pen onto the board, onto the tablet, and then boom, brain fart. Like, what am I supposed to draw? Like, okay. Yeah. Man. Oh man. It's crazy. But like, if nobody's coming within a few minutes, okay, I would stop the stream for now. I know it's like a little bit, you know. Hopefully I'll be having some viewers talking to me. Thank you for the follows, the three of you guys. That Divbatpat and 54545345 FST has followed. Valkyrie 420 has followed. Thank you. I do appreciate the follows. Like the follows, I want to talk about my future in a way, like what's going to happen. I just don't know what the future may hold, but hopefully I would get a lot of followers that, you know, I just want to, like, you know, spend some time with my family and friends and lovers, you know, and like, I want to balance online and in real life, because like when my dad died on the 3rd of August, it made me think, man, I need to make a promise to myself that I'll have to spend as much quality time as I can with my family and friends. And I know my girlfriend wants to hang out every week, in which I'm fine with that. But like, you know, hello viewer, how you doing? And I want to like make my channel grow, so my art would be positively put out there in a good way, not just, oh, it's bad, it's shitty, blah, 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 blah. There's going to be more people that are going to like my shit than there is with negative people, because on Tumblr, I got bitched at over my locale train piece, and someone got really, really upset about it. Like, literally upset. And I'm like, what's your problem? Like, dude, I like the idea of locales. Like, I can relate to some of them to a point, because I was considered a locale for a long time, like over a decade. of bullshit that I dealt with. Like, I was online at 18, didn't know I was, like, didn't know what I was getting myself into after all these years. I self-shipped with Jock for 10 years. Was it 10 years? It's been a long time though. But like, hell. Oh hell. I've been making TikToks, being goofy as fuck as usually, but I got like over 700, like, let me show you. Where is TikTok? There we go. Alright, 766. Oh yeah. Can't see it. But if I could, you know. And now, like, I got 766 followers on TikTok because my goofy ass self-shipping with a Grimmsnarl from Pokemon. Of course. I'm a weirdo, yes, but that doesn't mean people should bully me for it. You know, no. Let people express themselves, no matter how cringy it is. There's people who are very creative, and they get let down a lot because of that shit. Like, getting told, like, your art is horrible, go back to DeviantArt. I've been told that online, when I showed my art. And it's like, okay, maybe I'm just gonna have to dance my ass off. And that probably brings views. But I've been getting like over 200 views every time I post. And I'm like, damn, people have an interest in this shit. Like, what? I've been on the For You page many times, apparently. Like, my niece has TikTok, and her friend has TikTok. They know I... Oh, my God. I think they'd be embarrassed of me. I think so. Because Aunt Amanda, or Aunt Amari, I must rather be called Amari, by the way, it's gonna be so cringy, and like, what the fuck is wrong with my aunt? But like, yeah, I mean, But yeah, I'm wearing a hoodie right now because it's like kind of chilly in here. But my sister's gonna be coming over around after 7, somewhere around there. We're gonna hang out. I haven't seen her in a while, so yeah. I'm planning on changing that flag to a non-binary flag. I had to get another one because there's one on near the windows, and I don't want to. I got the feeling I'm going to upset a bunch of people, especially the trans community. They'd be pissed off because I'm not transitioning or whatever. I'm scared. I'm scared that I could be judged so badly. I know I should say fuck what other people think, but at the same time, like, this is like a really touchy subject to a lot of people, and I've been like, maybe I'm gender fluid in a way, but I still consider myself non-binary. But at the same time, I'm afraid that people are going to be like, okay, you're lying to yourself, blah blah blah. And my sister thinks I'm lying to myself, but apparently, when I was younger, I wanted to be a boy. And trans stuff didn't even come up. It's been hush-hush about it. In the 1990s. Like, I have... Oh. And I think it's the autism, too. Not trying to blame, because there's been research on that. I did a little research on that, and the majority of trans youth are autistic, or on the spectrum. I'm serious. Look it up. Like, I did a little studying on that, and I'm like, okay, it could be my autism, or I actually have gender dysphoria from time to time. And then, like, I know I need to change the flag back there to non-binary flag because it would fit me more than, like, I'm scared to transition and shit. You know, that shit's permanent. Do I support it? I sort of do and I sort of don't, in a way. Because, like, kids don't need hormones. I think they should be at least 18 years old to do it. To transition like that. You know, I cannot stand seeing trans people being hated. Just, you know. You're actually saying, yeah. I mean, the hormones and stuff, they can do it at 18. To be honest. Because, like, but they can dress however they want. They can explore their gender identity without using hormones. You know, I mean, unless, you know, to be fair, teen pregnancies is a thing that most people be like, oh, she should be responsible for her kid. And no. Abort so she doesn't have her life ruined. I'm sorry to say it like that. Like, if you're 16 years old, have parental consent, you know what I mean. But, like, it is so strange. I mean, if a 16-year-old gets pregnant, then trans kids should have parental consent to do a little bit. I mean, 16 is the least, but with parents' permission. You know what I mean? Like, they're not, like, fully. You get where I'm coming from, though, right? I mean, I have nothing against trans kids. I was considered one as well because I called myself a boy so many times, and people were like, "No, you're not. You're a girl," and it really hurts me. I wish I had the same good treatment as those trans kids. I know there was another time while I was with my sister, and she's like, what if you didn't have the internet and didn't know, you know, didn't look up these things? Like, I would still question myself if I didn't get on the internet at the time. Like, to be honest, I would be so sad. I would be like, who the fuck am I, you know, kind of thing. And I mean, 16 would be the least age with parents' consent. Not younger, you know, things like that. But yeah, that's all I think about. I feel bad for the kids when it comes to, like, being tortured and, my God, being tortured by Florida. Florida is really horrible towards trans people. It just, I mean, some of the things I've read and heard about, and my mom's going to be like, oh, that's democratic bullshit, or socialism bullshit. No. It's a human right. You know. In a way. I just think that kids should have better treatment than this, than the laws and shit. I mean, it's really fucked up. Anyways. But yeah, you got any other questions you want to ask, or that'd be great, you know. And I see transitioning as a body modification. In a way, it is. that's why I would say the at 18, because that's when you get tattoos, that's when you get plastic surgery, things like that. You know, that's what I think. Oh, I lost 3 viewers. Okay. But yeah, yeah. Thank you guys for being here for me and stuff, and things are going well so far with me. Just a little nervous for some reason. I don't know why. I want to vape, but I'm like, I'm not going to vape in front of the camera, you know. I've been vaping again. I just can't quit. Unless there's like a real reason to quit. Like if I had lung cancer or something, I'd be like, okay. No. But yeah, really tempted to vape. I've seen Bass Shaman doing some vaping too. I'm like, huh. I wanted to make a joke slash meme out of this for the vape community. VAPE. V as in very. I would say take a vape to this shit. Like if it's a good way or a bad way. Either or. It's like depending on what you do. I mean, I've been doing what I can to cut back at the same time as, like, instead of vaping like a train, like, but like, yeah, I've been vaping again, and I'm like, damn it, it's just addiction. It's the addiction, so hard, so fucked up hard. So it's really fucked up hard. Does anybody like my hair in a way? My mom's loving this hair colors. All it is just faded purple. I seem to act more like the galaxy or something. I have getting compliments on my bag, which Side Duck's right there. Juicy Duck. That's his name. And my hair. Been getting compliments on my hair, and like, yay, I love it. That sounds like a narcissist moment. I'm not perfect, but I'm doing what I can to lose weight. I think I've been eating too much lately. Pitiful. Pitiful. There goes London. There she is. That is my baby. Are you my babies? Oh, Paris and London. But yeah, Paris is laying down. London's laying down in a pile of, like, pillows. Pillow mountain. But yeah, sorry, I'm just skimming. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about, some of the stuff that upsets me, you know, but I try not to let it get to me any more than it has before. I was a lot worse 3 years ago. I was going through a lot of hell. But things are going better now. And even Darkwing Dork, excuse me, knows, like, oh, does anybody remember Manatee or Lady All or any, like, have you seen blah blah blah? And I'm like, I think people don't know me that well. I'm just a strange person on the internet doing joyful things, you know. And it's like, not very, my low-cow status is just, I'm dry. I'm a dry milk. Oh, hell. I'm having heartburn real bad. see if I got any more. Alright. Got a tape measure for measuring my waist and stuff. I have to keep on, like, you know, keep track of things. I think I'll have it tracked. Where I'll have to look through my bag of holding. A D&D reference. But, like, yeah. This bag has been through some shit in a good way. Ooh, okay. My goodness. Would you like to see the pens I got on my bag? I'll show it to you. My grandma's not. Oh, some of it's. There we go. Yeah. Check that out. I'm having a pen collection going on. I know I got more on one of my walls, but yeah. Just my stomach's upset lately. I don't get it. Not sure why my tongue was black yesterday morning. It's gross. Gross to look at, and I'm like, what have I done? Unless it's the Pepto-Bismol, which I took, because, like, my heart is, not my heart, but, like, my stomach is acting up, and it's like, But yeah, any questions, any other things you want to talk about with me, or, oh yeah, kind of reminds me about my not my For You page, but my TikTok profile, that I'm a manifestation witch now instead of tulpamancer. Tulpamancing is a really dangerous spirituality type thing. It'll fuck up your psyche like you wouldn't believe. I've done it for years. I have had conversations with characters on a paper, like, I would have person-to-person conversations. Like, Jock was a big one to deal with. Like, it's crazy. Sorry, I don't mean to touch my face so much. I'm just nervous. And, like, I've done it for years. And then 2020 came. It fucked me up. My tulpamancing has got the worst of me. So I don't suggest doing tulpamancy if you're schizoaffective or having other hallucinations and stuff. I heard that one guy years back when My Little Pony was a huge thing. I think it was like 2011, 2012 when it came out. And this person died in a car crash because they were, like, merging into a personality. And don't compare DID to tulpamancing. There's a huge difference. One is intentional, and the other you can't help, except for getting medications and stuff to straighten up your mind. You know. Tulpamancy is just a taboo. In a way. Taboo. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It is so crazy to just deal with loneliness, and you have the only thing that you can talk to was a picture of a character that is on a printed paper, and it's like, I had a folder full of pictures. I keep having dreams that I'm still carrying it. A folder full of pictures of characters. I had a nightmare over that too. Like, somebody was like, okay, we're going to take your papers away. Rip. It's like, oh, that really made me pissed off. But yeah, just another day at home. I'll be working on Sunday, but I don't know how my stomach's going to feel. I don't know if I'll be hungry. I think I need to make some meals at home before I work. Because I have a hard time having stomach aches and stuff to where it's painful. And sometimes to be hunger, I can't tell if it's hunger or pain itself. I'm going to have to talk to my doctors Friday. So I have a doctor's appointment for the weight loss stuff. And I think I'm going to be like plateauing again. Even though I do take medication for that. Some people be like, oh, those are for diabetic people. Well, is obesity a disease to treat it? Or are you just gatekeeping medicine? But the good thing about gatekeeping medicine is when people like Kim Kardashian and Elon Musk doing these Ozempic shots, they don't know. Are they obese? Are they overweight? No. Fuck no. They're just using it to keep themselves skinny. I don't know how they can handle that shit. Like, Ozempic has made me so nauseous that I couldn't been able to work very well. Like, I threw up every time. But like, yeah, very, very strange how people would gatekeep fat people from getting Trulicity or Ozempic or any of those, and yet people like Kim Kardashian, Elon Musk, a few others that are skinny and famous are causing the shortage of some medications. It's really fucked up. Like, give it to the people who are obese and or disabled, like with diabetes and stuff like that. You know, I mean, it has helped me tremendously. I've been going on long walks. I've been energized as such. But yeah, I had to buy this just to measure my waist because one of my doctors was like, okay, you're going to need to measure yourself first. Sometimes that would be the thing, or something along the lines. I don't know. But like, yeah, Ozempic can harm you in a way with nausea and throwing up, and I got Trulicity instead because that's milder, more mild than whatever, you know. Like, I don't want to throw up so many times, end up being anorexic because of it, you know. I'm not anorexic at all, but like, something tells me I'm going to be on this medicine for a very, very long time. Unless the doctor specifies, like, okay, you need to quit this. Do something better with your diet, which I've been eating shitty things. You know, I mean, I've been going out to eat and stuff. I need to make a week or two to not have any more, like, fast food unless it's very necessary. So, it's like, okay, you need to have diet and exercise. Calories in, calories out. I planned on getting a subscription to my Fitness Pal. I thought about it like next month. Like $70-some odd per year. That's fucked up though. And $19.99. $19.99. Too fucking expensive for a monthly. But strange. Excuse me. Ugh. But yeah, I think we'll be done for now. Not sure if I want to continue this. Chatting with myself in a way. Yeah, I get upset on things, but I'm only human. You know, and then there's people who are like super offensive about every damn thing, especially being fat. and thinking fat is healthy for you. A little bit of fat's okay. Gotta have a little bit of fat, but when you're overweight, obese, no, that's not good. And like, I'm one of those people that they would call me fat phobic for a fat ass. um, well, it's because I'm scared of getting bigger. I don't want to like ruin my life over my weight. Like, I want to live longer to the point of seeing my niece graduating or whatever, whatever event is going on in the future. I want to secure my future with health, better health. And I think I'm going to ask my doctors. See, I know they suggested me my Fitness Pal, but at the same time they didn't give me a specific calorie deficit. So I'm going to ask them that. Like, what's my calorie deficit that I need to, the amount I need to eat just to lose the weight? My stomach has shrunk, okay? I can't have big meals as much anymore. Trulicity's a good medicine for me. And like, yeah, it's very difficult to lose weight at this age. I'm 30 now. Like, crazy, crazy, crazy. And, well, I don't know. I'm not sure where to measure with this. It was only $1 at Walmart, so 60 inches of measuring tape. So, but yeah, the obesity epidemic, I mean, I know there's other parts than just the people themselves who are obese. I'm not trying to blame, but at the same time, we be fed with corn syrup, cornstarch. It's just really crazy that we're eating all this corn, getting fatter, genetically modified. It ain't just the eating, lack of exercise, and things like that. It takes a lot to understand that. It takes a lot to understand that, obesity is really bad for you, because it's going to fuck up your organs. You're going to have fatty liver tissue issues. Going to have fat around the heart and things like that. And like, you're not doing well on your diet. I thought about doing plan on doing a series of, not a series, but just one video. What I eat in a day. I just got to figure out what I'm going to eat. And record it and whatnot. Like, okay. What the fuck are you doing? I know that's going to ruin my life in a way. Being made fun of, being ridiculed, things like that. And like, I think within an hour, I'll be able to shut the stream down. I mean, I got like 40 minutes pretty soon. And I'm going to shut this off when it hits 1 hour. Or tell everybody, hey, things like that. I mean, I don't know if you find me entertaining, but like, I need to do better on my YouTube. I don't know what to do on my YouTube. Like, I want to do music. I don't know what program I was recommended to make music, because I want to do music so bad that I don't know, that's gonna I don't know if that's gonna like uh hit my fame or not. I just gotta learn how to use it and whatnot. I downloaded a freebie. No viruses, of course, but it slows down my computer. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with my computer? Like it just. I want to make music, not just for the memes, not just for fame. I just want to put my love into music out there, even if it's just going to be cringy or. Hell. I wrote some songs. I but the music I want to try doing. I mean, rap is one thing. Not rap, but like hip hop. Nah. I do it. I would love to do EDM music. Like, I don't know. There's some music stuff I want to do. Like, I want to build stories with it instead of just saying the same lyrics over and over and over again for 3 minutes of that shit, you know. I want to, like, just a story. A short story in music. Because, like, there's some songs I love listening to, like, stories in music. Like, Alice's Restaurant. We do that yearly on Thanksgiving. The family tradition. It's such a good story, though, because, like, it's based on, like, the 60s, and the Vietnam War was going on, and it's like, they arrested me for being a litter bug. Sorry, didn't mean to spoil it for you, but Alice's Restaurant. Look that up on Spotify and whatnot. I just love the story to it. And then Charles Daniels Band, I love the storylines with that too. And then some old country. You know, it's great. I mean, you know, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. You probably know that song. There are some songs that have stories to it, and I like looking at the lyrics and like, okay, that's what it means. That's what the song is saying the whole time. Ow, my nose. But yeah, I mean, I want to make music. Like, some people are like, okay, you should do a Grim Snarl one, like, with that dude with the Reshiram. I forgot his damn name. But, like, you should do music like the guy who did I Love Reshiram, the Pokemon. I'm like, okay. If I get the music equipment and stuff, I mean, I'd definitely... I would put more not insurance, what the fuck am I saying? It'd be a lot different than what the Reshiram dude made, you know. I would put a story into it. You know what I mean? Like, I love music with stories. It's just so interesting. And my ex, Larry, got me interested in some country music old country music that actually sounds decent. Like, it has a storyline of everything. And then I would put 2 songs together of Eric Clapton's I Shot the Sheriff and Knock It on Heaven's Door. Even though I Shot the Sheriff was a cover song from Bob Marley, from what I understand. But nothing about that. But it makes me think, oh, this would be a good universe to put into, you know? Like, he killed the sheriff because they don't want the weed to grow, marijuana. They don't want marijuana to grow anymore, and he was about ready to be like arrested or something, and then knocking on heaven's door, he regrets the shooting that he shot the sheriff, and he's like, "Mom, take this gun away," you know. And I pair those two very well of the songs. But yeah, oh yeah, I think making music universes is great too. You know, I mean, I still gotta work on like my characters' origin stories and stuff. I mean, I had some that are kind of cringe, like Giggles McGee. It's like crazy, crazy, crazy. Like she got cross-eyed and she's a huge weed smoker. But like, yeah, crazy, just crazy. Giggles McGee is like my favorite, one of my favorite OCs. I barely uh, drew. Hmm. But yeah, I think we'll just go for when it hits the 50-minute mark. 4 more minutes and we'll get going. I'll get going. So, I thank you all for coming by, though. I love you guys. You're important to me. And God bless you, you know. Oh, let me see what my watch says. I need to make more steps on. So. But anyways, I think we'll just get it, not cover up, but not mix up either. Gather up, maybe, is the word. Well, I'll be seeing you guys later. Be sure to like and subscribe. I would have to do more interesting things. I think I should live stream outside. Mouse? What do you mean, mouse? I'm about ready to get going now. But I'll see you then. Where's the...